Namaste, Masters. Thank you for joining us today. Uh, Sit comfortably, relax yourself. If you wish to, you can close your eyes or you can just sit in whichever way you feel comfortable. So let us connect with the energies of all the gods and gurus, whomever we feel close to, whomever we feel we love a lot, we can get connected with them. So, with their blessings, we will be able to understand better what is the truth. So, today we will try to understand about worship and also more about Anapanasati. So, in all sessions, we address each other as masters because through meditation, we are trying to become masters of our own energy. That's why we call each other masters. It's a reminder for us about what we wish to achieve. So, some masters encourage us to just do Anapanasati straight away, and they discourage us from doing too much of puja and worship in the way which we are very much used to. So, not everybody can give it up because our whole life we are become used to it, and from generations we are used to doing pujas, chanting mantras, etc. So, let us try to understand a little bit more what was the reason why these practices began and how it has helped us, and why we are now at a place where we can move to the next step forward. Yeah. So normally we use an idol, or we have photos of gods and gurus at home, and we pray, or we go to the temple and we pray. So we have been feeling all along that God is separate and we are separate. When we look at the idol or the pictures, then we also feel that we have given them also a human form. So all the more it makes us feel as though they are separate and we are separate. But now, with all the knowledge that we are receiving, we are learning, slowly we are learning that we ourselves are God. We are Atma. Atma and Paramatma are one, and we are not separate. So gradually we should bring this into our daily life as well. So, for example, even if we do a little bit of Google search, we will understand more deeply. When we look at the names of the gods, if we understand the meaning, then we will realize that there's so much deep meaning in that. And those names are not really referring to a person. Many of those names are referring to the divine qualities. For example, we pray to Tirupati Venkateshwara. One of his names is Sri Nivasa. So, Sri means the divine feminine, or Adi Shakti, and Nivasa means the residence. So Srinivasa means the place where Shri, the divine feminine, resides. And Adishakti is an infinite energy, life giving energy. So, where will she reside? Her home will be the vast, infinite spaciousness. So, that name itself is indicating so many things to us. It is showing us the nature of God. So, Srinivasa is not a person at all. This has been created just to help us to focus at one place, bring all our attention at one place, just like we do in meditation. All our attention otherwise is scattered everywhere, so our energies flow in all directions and gets wasted. So the idol or the photo is also helping us to focus all our attention at one point. So, this is what we should remember. Even if we are using an idol to worship, this is what we should remember, that that idol or that photo, it's like a mirror. If we want to see ourselves, then we stand in front of a mirror and we see the image, and then we can see, oh, this is me, this is how I look. So that idol or photo is also a mirror. When we sit in front of this image and pray, we should remember that this is a mirror. It is showing me who I am. We ourselves are that vast and infinite divinity. So, the vast spaciousness in which uh, this infinite divine energy is existing, that is who we are. So, remembering this truth, if we worship, then it will not remain as just words, as an understanding at the mental level. Gradually, we will begin to have that direct experience. We will be able to feel it and know it directly for ourselves, that we are not this small, tiny body and this small personality. We will be able to know truly, directly, our own vast, infinite divinity. So, since we don't know the Sanskrit language, we don't understand. But now uh, it's really easy for us to find out the meanings. So, we should make that effort to try to understand what is the meaning of the names of the various gods, what is the significance which is shown in the idols, in the photos of the gods. Then we will realize that all the names, all the images, everything is designed in such a beautiful way to remind us again and again and again that uh, they are like a mirror showing us uh, the divinity within us itself, showing us all the divine qualities which are there within us, which we have to develop. We should allow that to blossom in us. Also, when we worship, we offer some fruit, flowers, milk, ghee, etc. Each one of these things has a great meaning. Whatever is there in nature, it is created out of the Panchabhutas, the earth, the five elements, earth, water, fire, the heat, energy, all of this. So if we look at a plant, it is also a certain combination of these five energies. And the plant will extract the essence of this and it creates a beautiful flower. So that flower is representing the best creation of the plant. So we are offering this in front of God. Whatever we offer, that same thing gets multiplied and returns back to us. This is the quality of nature. Suppose we plant a seed, it will grow. If it's a mango seed, it will grow and return back to us hundreds of mangoes year after year. So, whatever we offer, that same thing will return back to us multiplied. So, when we offer a beautiful flower, that is representing the best of the plant, the best creation. So, what will this do? It will uh, help for something that is best in us to blossom. That's what is going to happen. We also offer fruits. Again, fruit is the next best creation. So from the flowers, the next thing that gets created is a fruit. It is an even finer essence, even more finer, beautiful creation of the plant. So when we offer the fruit in the same way, even more, the best in us will blossom. So whatever we are offering is like this. It has a deep meaning. So the milk is full of nourishment. Whatever a child might require to grow, whether it's the child of a human or a child of an animal, the milk is providing all the nourishment, whatever is required for the child to grow up beautifully. So again, we are offering the best creation to God. By that, again, those qualities in us, whereby we can also be full of that nourishment, that will blossom in us, the best in us. So, ghee is again even more refinement. From the milk, the finer, even more finer essence of it is the ghee. So, all these offerings will bring about that same, thing in us, more and more refinement, more and more finer qualities will blossom in us. That is why we make these offerings. And there's another quality, another thing that happens is all our sense organs get attracted to the outside objects. So the eyes like to look at something beautiful, the ears like to hear some pleasant sound, the nose likes to smell something, the mouth likes to taste something in this way. And then we feel like touching something which has a nice texture. So the nature of the sense organs is always to move outwards. So again, all these offerings were, the ritual of offering all these were also helping to attract all the sense organs to one point. So when we adorn the idol with beautiful flowers, then the beauty of the idol will attract the eyes and help it to focus over there. Then the fragrance of the flowers, the fragrance of the agarbatti, that will attract the nose, the smell attracts, and the this also gets focused at one point. Then we sing some bhajans or chant some mantras, prayers. Then we ring the bell. These sounds are also very pleasing, and they will attract to the same one point. And we offer prasad to the god. We prepare some nice dish and offer it. So the fruits and the prasad will draw the attention of the mouth, the tongue. And in this way, all the sense organs are pleased and all their attention is drawn to that one point in front of the idol or the photo. So this trains all our sense organs and the mind to learn how to focus at one point. Otherwise, each one will be running in a different direction. So the whole worship was designed in such a way that it will help to dissolve all unnecessary things in us, and it will help to develop and make the best in us to flourish, grow, and blossom. The whole worship which is done was designed for this. And when we light the agarbatti, that fragrance, that also clears the energies in the place. There are so many benefits from whatever uh, rituals we are following. And when we light camphor, camphor also has so much meaning. Anything else, if we burn, there will be a residue. Ashes will be remaining. But when we burn camphor, the whole of it gets burnt. There is no residue at all. So, in this way, when we focus and worship, then our whole being gets purified. Our emotions and thoughts, everything gets purified to such an extent that no residue remains. Only that pure divinity will remain. So all of there are so many meanings to it. So we should try to learn more about it. Then we will understand why we are doing all this. Otherwise, we will remain in that duality, in that illusion that we are separate, God is separate, and we don't know where this God is, far away somewhere, out of our reach. All this is not true at all. So, right here, right now, we ourselves are God. Not only we, everything and everyone is God itself. Because when this divinity is so vast and infinite, how can we be separate from it? If people are separate from God and if the things are separate from God, then God is no longer infinite, isn't it? Infinity means it is all of it. So we are inside that, all of it. So we are, it's like as if we are one cell inside the body of God. So a cell may look different, Yeah. But every cell is very much part of the same body, and every single cell in that body is equally important. Each one has its own function to perform. And when all the cells work together in harmony, each cell performs its own job perfectly. That is when the whole body will be healthy. So, in the same way, each one of us is equally valuable, equally holy and sacred. We each one of us have our own importance and value. When each one of us does all our work uh, perfectly to the best of our ability, that will contribute to the well being and the perfect health of all of us put together, the whole world, yeah, and the whole creation as well. Yeah. So when we remember all this and worship, then it helps us to remember the truth. And then after this, when we sit in Anapanasati meditation, then very swiftly, very easily, we will be able to go deeper within, focus within, and really feel that divinity, because this is not something that we can just understand through the mind. Through words and the mind, we can explain only to a certain level. After that, we only can feel it directly. So, for this, we must sit in meditation and be with the breath, which is Anapanasati. Watch the in breath, watch the out breath, and just follow the breath and go deep within. Then we go beyond the mind. So, the real truth of it, this vastness, infinity, divinity, all of it, we can only directly know it beyond words. We cannot explain. We should know it by ourselves only. Yeah. So that's the reason. And then nowadays, we can see how much suffering is, increasing so much everywhere. So many things seem to be going wrong everywhere. So we don't have any more time to waste. We cannot take it so lightly anymore. If we really want to come out of suffering and do something to improve the state of the world, then each one of us has to really take it very, very seriously. We cannot relax anymore. It's like a student, the whole year they will be very playful, and then only 1 month before the exam, they will sit down and start studying day and night. So it has become something like that. We have been lazing around for too long, and now the final exam is very fast approaching, and the time is just disappearing very fast. So we cannot afford to take it lightly anymore. We have to very seriously sit down every day in meditation and uh, try to let go of so many false beliefs, false understandings, all sorts of concepts, whatever we have gathered knowingly or unknowingly. We have to examine that. When we sit in meditation, only then we come to know what kind of thoughts are going on inside, what emotions are going on inside, and then we can choose. If we don't even look at it, how can we choose? Only when we sit down inside and just watch, we will come to know. We ourselves will realize no need for anybody else to even tell us. We ourselves will start feeling, what kind of nonsense am I thinking? what kind of emotions are going on, then we ourselves will realize we have to stop. We have to let go of so many unnecessary things. By this, the purification happens in us. And when each one of us improves ourselves in this way, letting go all unnecessary things, automatically this will result in the purification, healing of the whole world as well. So that's why all this is important. So some people will be able to, when they understand this, they will be able to reduce the worship part of it, and they can easily just focus on Anapanasati meditation. But for some people, uh, they are so used to it, they will find it really difficult to just suddenly stop worshipping. So it's fine. Whatever makes uh, you happy, you can always continue that, but do the worship with keeping all the meaning of it in mind. And then we'll also realize that there's no need to offer 1 kilo flowers, 2 kilo flowers, or there's no need to uh, offer kilos and kilos of fruits. Like even in the temples, there is no need. Everything is being overdone. The significance of it, the meaning of it is forgotten. And some temples, they will decorate the whole temple with fruits. All this is unnecessary, actually. Just understanding the meaning, and if we offer even one fruit or one flower, that itself is more than enough, because there is a meaning to it and there's a reason for it. Understanding that if we offer even just one fruit and pray, whatever is best in me, let that blossom and flourish. That's all that is required. Whatever we are offering, one small cup of milk, one spoon of ghee, one spoon of honey, that itself is more than enough. And then when we offer this with great devotion, and then later on we take it as prasad, then we are not wasting these things. We are using it. And this is what is going to help us a lot in our own spiritual progress. So, spiritual progress also, um, it since we have believed for so long that we are a separate person and a body, then it looks like we have to go through a process to know our God self. Yeah. So this also need not be a very long process. Again, it really depends on each one's nature. So some people just get it instantly, and then they don't need anything else. They don't need a long procedure to uh, again know themselves as God. But most people need some time to come out of it, because we have gathered so many wrong beliefs, etc. So there'll be a process of letting go. It's not about achieving something or doing something or working very hard. It's not that. It is actually effortless. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to achieve anything. What we need to do is just let go, let go, let go of whatever is unnecessary, which is just covering us like layers and layers and layers. So we have to just let go of all unnecessary things with understanding. Then eventually, at some point, we will truly feel it. We will directly know it, what we are trying to understand through words and through the mind. One day we will experience that fully, that we ourselves are that vast and infinite divinity. Yeah. So remembering all this is really, really important. So just remember whenever you feel like worshipping that this is a mirror. It is showing us our own divinity. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so very much. I hope that helps you in your journey, and you will try to do Anapanasati meditation every day, at least for a short while. And throughout the day, you can try to keep watching your breath every now and then. Some people are very busy, so they should not feel that I don't have time to do all this. So when we sit and do Anapanasati meditation, it is just to get into the habit, to practice it, and to feel it, in a focused manner. But that doesn't end over there. Throughout the day, every now and then, we can just take 2 or 3 conscious breaths. Bring full attention to the breath. Consciously inhale, exhale, just watch the breath. There are many times during the day. If you are really sincere, you will find plenty of time during the day, no matter how busy you are. Maybe when you are in the toilet, take 1 or 2 conscious breaths. If you're waiting for the bus or the cab, you can watch your breath. If you're waiting for somebody to meet somebody, they haven't arrived yet, focus on your breath. If you're queuing somewhere at the grocery store, you're in the queue waiting to make a payment, watch your breath. Even if you have gone to a movie, you don't need to watch all the time. Whenever there is an ad, close your eyes, just watch the breath. Like this, there are endless moments during the day. There are many, many uh, opportunities where you can watch your breath. So there's no time to waste. We cannot afford to just relax and be like that the way we have been before. So please try to do as much as you can. Watch the breath, be with the breath. Your breath will teach you everything. You don't need any other guru. Whatever you need to know, just by watching the breath, you will get it by yourself, because you yourself are God. You are a divine soul, one with Paramatma. And your own divine self is just waiting for you. Just look within, pay attention inside. I will teach you everything. Your soul will teach you everything. You just need to be with the breath, become still and silent every now and then. Whatever you need, you will receive it from inside. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you so very much. Namaste.